Hi, it's Matt with West Hill Brew. Today I'm going to show you how to bottle your beer. Okay, so the first step is to peel labels off the bottles. Some people struggle with this, but I find the trick is if you let it soak for an hour or so, then they'll come right off. So right now I'm peeling the Dogfish label off, and see how it's been soaking for a while, so it peels right off. These labels are paper labels, so that it comes off in kind of 2 layers. And then for the glue, you just take a sponge, comes right off. So the trick is to let it soak. If you have a bunch of them, you can do it in your bathtub, I find is a good way to do it. But let it soak for an hour or so. If you're impatient with it, you're going to struggle getting them off. Today I'm bottling this American Strong Ale that I've had in the fermenter for about 4 to 5 weeks. Been cold crashing it for the past 72 hours, so it's still down around the 54 range. I got my bottling equipment here, just auto siphon and a bottle filler, some tubing. I got our bottles there, West Hill label there. I got my sanitizing solution here in this cooler with some bottles soaking in it. Got my rinse bucket, and then I got my dishwasher there. I have it set on heat dry so that the bottle temperature will get up above anything that any little microorganisms can sustain. These bottles have already been stripped of their labels, and all the sediment's been dumped out from the previous brews. So I'm not even going to use a bottle brush right now, but if there was a lot of sediment in there, then I would go ahead and use a bottle brush. I've found that a bottle brush, if you get a small one that it can fit in here really easily, and you put it on the end of a drill, it's a quick way to rinse these out, or to clean them out with the brush. I just take it out of the sanitizing solution, give it a couple dunks in the water there, dump it out a couple times. This is all warm water from my tap, and then I toss it into the washer there. I use all these flip tops, so I've got to make sure that the top stays flipped up and doesn't drop down and melt the gasket on it. So I'll get this filled up, and then I'll catch up with you when I'm ready to bottle. Cool. Alright, welcome back to West Hill Brew. We are bottling, and so as you can see, I'm all set up, bottling here in my kitchen. I'm an amateur just like many of you are, so I have no problems brewing in my kitchen or in my garage or in my backyard. Well, I'm bottling straight out of the primary today, so I am putting my priming sugar in each bottle, so I don't have to transfer this to a bottling bucket, because all my bottling buckets are being used as fermenters right now. So I'll just gravity fed, and I'm going to fill up my bottles. These 16-ounce bottles, I have 3/4 teaspoon of priming sugar in. It is a little bit more time consuming to fill the bottles individually, but you do get consistency throughout each bottle. When I'm filling each bottle, I fill it until the liquid meets all the way to the top, and then when I pull the bottle filter out, or the bottle filler out, it leaves enough headspace in there for the fermentation to occur. So, filling up each one there. That one get overflowed a little bit. I'm just going to set this here for now. Okay. Flip caps, super easy. Just flip it and you're done. Okay. The ones you have to cap, slightly more work, pulling it out of my sanitizer there. Put it in my capper like that. Put it down square on my bottle and then press down. Okay. Then I go ahead and I put on with my dry erase marker, I mark the type of beer it is, the alcohol percentage, and the date it was bottled. So that helps out. Before I started my bottling, I took my final gravity with my refractometer, and I clocked it in and calculated the alcohol by volume, so I could document that on each bottle. And that should do it. Thanks for checking us out. If you have any more questions, you can check out westhillbrew.com. Hi, baby. Or you can hit us up on our homebrewbeer-beer.com. Thank you.